Okay, in the spirit of spring, I want to talk about growth, specifically growth in the fitness and nutrition realm, but I think that these ideas fit across the board no matter where you want to grow in your life. So here we go. First and foremost, what is required for growth? Number one, motivation. You have to know why you want what you want. And if your why doesn't align with your values and your own personal beliefs, then it's not enough. For example, if you think that you need to lose weight because social media makes you think that you need to lose weight, but really when you think about your body and when you look at yourself, you really have this desire to finish a 5K or see how strong you can really get, then there's a disconnect there between what you really want and what someone or something else is telling you that you should want, right? And it's never going to be enough motivation to grow. It's never going to be enough motivation to push you through those tough times. So the kind of motivation that you need is the kind of motivation that kind of feels like a burning flame in the pit of your stomach. Don't confuse that desire, that why, with guilt. Guilt is not good enough either, okay? That's number one. Number two, knowledge. You need knowledge and you need the skills that it's going to take to bridge the gap between where you are now and where it is that you would like to be. If you have a goal and you have no idea where to start or what the next step is, it can be incredibly frustrating. My best piece of advice here is to ask for help. Find someone who might have an answer, who might be able to help you find a way to grow or figure out what that next step is, and just ask. They can help you get where you want to be faster than you digging through and trying to figure that out on your own with all the other life pieces kind of revolving around you at the same time, right? Speaking of life pieces, third and final piece of this growth thing is discipline. Listen, growth is hard. Physiologically, growth is hard because, let's be real, your body doesn't want to change. It doesn't necessarily want to grow. It doesn't want to expend more energy to get that done. It doesn't want to give up stored energy just in case, because it still thinks it's running away from lions and it might need that tomorrow, right? So you are legit going to have to work for this. Know that ahead of time. Understand that completely. Mentally, growth can be hard because, let's face it, life isn't slowing down. It's not gonna ever give you that perfect moment to hit go on what you want, right? So just because you have a goal that you want to accomplish by, let's say, summertime, it doesn't mean that it's going to be easy mentally for you to get there, right? Maybe you look at your schedule and you think, damn, there's no way that I'm going to be able to fit in that run or that workout or whatever it is that you need to do or want to do. But if you have discipline, you find a way. You find a way to do it anyways. If you have discipline, your goals have more importance than any of the other noise that's happening around you or in front of you, right? If you have discipline, you realize that you have way more power than you think you do. You have more power than the cravings. You have more power than your boss's high expectations. You have more power than the desire to get home from work and just sit on the couch and chill. You have that power. And yes, you can give that power away. We all do it sometimes. But discipline is what it takes to retain that power and understand that it is yours to hold on to or yours to give away, right? And that discipline is what is going to help you grow at the end of the day. So here's the final piece of all of this. The more that you practice these things, right? The more that you practice self-motivation, the more knowledge that you gain and the skills, the more you practice those skills that it takes, the more that you practice discipline, the more time you have for that to kind of settle in and become natural, right? The more you start to believe that you have those things and you are those things and that you can succeed, right? It becomes a part of you. That belief, that strength becomes a part of you the more that you consciously practice them. And so the more you practice them, the more natural they feel. And then the easier it becomes to do these things every single day. I believe in you. You've got this, but it's going to take work, and it's worth understanding the pieces of the puzzle ahead of time so you know where your power lies.